Hey, hello, my name is Melody and welcome to my YouTube channel. So my husband and I just moved to Toronto about 2 months ago and we went condo hunting in North York and Midtown. So in this video, I'll give you guys a few tips if you are a newcomer just like us. So without further ado, let's get started. If you are looking for a property to rent, there are a few websites that you can visit that list all the available properties in the market, such as condos.ca, property.ca, and strata.ca. If you don't have a car like us, I would suggest to find a place near to the public transit like the Go Transit and TTC, and it would be very beneficial if there is a supermarket nearby your place as well, because the winter in Toronto can be pretty challenging for people who are not used to this type of climate. And you wouldn't want to be walking a long distance to get your groceries done or to commute in the harsh winter. Safety is one of the most important aspects when you're finding for a place to rent, and if you're new here, you might not be familiar with all the places and the safety level in all the areas in Toronto. There are a couple of websites that we've used to check the safety level of the areas or neighborhoods that we were eyeing for. So these are the two websites we've used, and I'll link the URLs in the description box down below. Another suggestion that I would give is to find a trusted agent to help you find your place. In my personal opinion, I think it is safer to get an agent to help you find your place, and don't worry, you don't actually have to pay any fees for their service. If you don't have an agent and you're looking for one, I'll link the contact of our agent that help us find our current place in the description box down below. Don't worry, this is not an affiliate marketing or something like that. I will not be getting a commission from him. I just personally feel that he is responsive and trustworthy and he understood the assignment. So just contact him if you're looking for a place to rent in Toronto, and just let him know that you got his contact from me. So you've done all your research and you went to see a few places and you like one and you want to put a bid on it. So what's next? There are a few documents that you need to provide. You need to provide your proof of current address. You have to provide your government issued photo ID, such as your passport or your driving license. Next is to provide your credit score. So don't worry if you don't have one in Canada, you can provide the one that you have in your previous country. Depending on the landlord, you might be asked to provide a reference letter. So this reference letter can be from your previous landlord, your guarantor, or even a friend who can speak upon your character. The next one is if you're employed in Canada, you need to provide proof of your employment. And if you just moved here and you are on an open work permit and you are not employed in Canada yet, you can provide proof of your latest employment in your previous country and also your latest salary slip. And you will also need to provide your bank statement. So this is to show the landlord that you have the money to pay the rent as agreed upon. Okay, so you've put your offer and your offer has been accepted. It is time for you to sign your contract and to transfer your deposit and your upfront rent to your landlord. So if you are paranoid and extra cautious like my husband, there is a website called Jewel Warehouse where it has the landlord information for the unit that you are going to rent. So just a heads up, this website is not free and you have to pay for it. So what you can do is to get your agent to help you. I think your agent might already have an account for this website, so you can just get him or her to probably screenshot the information for you, and yeah, just to give you a peace of mind. One more thing, there may be multiple offers being offered to the landlord at the same time, so you actually have to bid against each other. There are a couple of things that you can do to increase your chance of getting the unit that you like. The first one is to offer a slightly higher price than the asked price. So for example, the rent asked is 2,500 Canadian dollar, and you may want to increase the rent slightly to 2,550 Canadian dollar. The second option is to increase your upfront rent. Upfront rent is not the same as your deposit, so your deposit may be your first and the last month. And for your upfront, what it means is that you are paying your rent in advance. So for example, if you are going to rent a unit from January till December and your deposit is 2 months, which is the first and the last month, so you don't actually have to pay for January and December, and you offer to pay your upfront of 4 months, so it means you only need to pay starting from February, March, April, May, June, July, and then August, September, October, November, you don't actually have to pay because you've already paid that upfront, and December will be counted in your deposit. So yeah, that's just an example for you. So the more upfront that you are willing to pay, the higher chance of you getting the unit that you want. So that's it. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more content from my channel, please subscribe. I'll really appreciate it. And in my next videos, I will be visiting places in Toronto as a newcomer and playing tourist. So take care and see you next time. Bye!